Hello world, WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of Minecraft Invasion. So here we are with our very own plate presser, well, general presser, it's a pressing matter anyways, and apparently conveyors can go directly into chests, which means that I didn't need to make this hopper. So what this does mean is that, well, this actually does present a few interesting things for automation. Sorry, I just had a inkling of maybe I could use the conveyor belts in order to add the cobblestone directly into the turrets. If we manage that, that will be nice. But anyways, what I want to do today is manage to create some automation of energy so that we can get these things going at a consistent tick. How many spaces do I have? Not many. So getting power so that I can fuel both the thing up there as well as these bad boys will be good for my business, and so that I don't have to use this automated, or rather non-automated method, which would kind of be helpful to not have to do. So once I get that going, I think I will be in pretty good turn of events. Words, yes. So what we're going to do is make a windmill. This requires a kinetic generator, kinetic dynamo rather, which needs a bunch of these. So we're going to have to get pressing on our matters, etc. Also, I want to look at the planter because you guys mentioned that not a stone chopper but a stone planter might be helpful. Let's see. I'm looking at the comments right now. Make redstone ore, stone planter from progressive automation. Okay, so this might be what I need in order to do it. But I don't know the upgrades, but it will be good for gathering redstone. So I guess we might as well get this right now instead of worrying about too many other things at the moment. So we need one of how? Okay. Okay, so the base is no longer secure. He got in through the top. No, he got in through the... How do you get in through the bottom? We're gonna have to take a look at this, because it seems like they dug a hole through here. I said stop it. Actually, I didn't say stop it, but anyway, so how did they get in here? Oh, for frig's sakes. What the heck? Okay. Okay. I see how you roll, game, and I'm gonna match you. So they managed to dig this whole freaking thing. I'm curious where this leads, but it seems like they're all coming down this way. What is this place? So it's a really dark cavern. There's chests over there. It doesn't seem like... Okay, they managed to dig through here, so underground base with this type of stuff does not a happy way make. We're going to need to fortify this up so that they can't come here. Well, they're going to manage to come here anyways, and I guess filling this in will only be a temporary solution. So we might not want to even bother with this, but let's just do that. Okay, so... But that sucks. They knocked down one of my plants, which is not exactly a helpful endeavor. At least I did manage to keep my redstone lily, but I am going to have to fortify that very soon. So I don't think starting this project is a good idea to start with, because otherwise I'm actually going to run out of all the resources that I need in order to continue. I might... So what I'm thinking is, once I get these turrets automated, I might have some interior turrets for the bottom layer, so if anything does manage to get in, they won't have a very fun time to continue. So let us start with our kinetic dynamo, since I think that is the thing that we can actually do at the time, for the time being. Get this out of the way. Man, there is so much... that was the wrong place for that, but anyways. That there, that there. Okay. And they're starting to dig, which is not good also. So, ooh, that is not good. Okay, so we're going to need to turret this place up a storm, meaning that we'll have to have turrets on all the sides so that they can't actually dig their way into here. It seems that they are doing a lot of digging, though, so I am going to have to be careful about this. Oh, they are really digging. So turret is a priority. Ah, god damn it. Anyways. Turrets on all the sides. They aren't going to be able to get in. I am panicking because this is how I manage to handle all this stuff. So kinetic dynamo, let's get this going. We need a bunch of this stuff. We'll get that going. No, those are plates. Didn't want the plates. I want not the plates. There we go. We'll probably need copper plates later, but we'll just put that there for now. And this keeps on dropping, which I don't like. We need a lot more of those. Will this be enough? Yes, that will be enough. So the idea is to get turrets on all the sides, and we're going to need to power them using this. Eventually, we'll need to bring all of our stuff upstairs as well, because otherwise it's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, duh. I could do that. That will be a bit better than what I was doing before, and this clicking is really getting to me. Missing iron somehow. Be prepared. Nothing here. We'll have to put that there temporarily. And we'll have to... Okay, the real issue is that they're not going through the path that I wanted them to do, so I think the lip on there is actually counterproductive, so I am going to have to dig that lip out of here. Otherwise, they're just going to continue to do that. Where is my iron? Did they steal the iron? They might have. That is not good if they did steal the iron, though, unless it's in a chest that I'm just completely blind with. They might have stole the iron, which means that all this stuff is going to have to go as well. Okay, this is... Apparently I'm not going very well under pressure, but can you blame a guy right now? So kinetic dynamo, we're going to need this going, so get one of those down. We're going to need 2 of these. I think once it becomes daytime, I'm going to need to go out and actually... missing iron, come on. Gosh darn it, I thought I needed only 2. Once it becomes daytime, I'm going to want to make sure that olive is well outside, because otherwise that's not going to be good. Sometimes it just doesn't place. Okay, so I'm thinking that I'll want to put the windmill on this side. So we'll get that ready. Put that here, just so that I have an ability to go through. And I'm thinking we'll have something like this. I'll want to redesign this at a later point in time, but we'll go something simple like that. And I know I can use a hammer later on in order to make that a bit better, but let's go here. I'll end... in the meantime, hammer there. Let's bring all these numbskulls out in front, since that'll be the easiest way to kill them. Give myself a break in action, if you do so, please. If you do so, please. I mean, the turrets do their work. That is the thing. They do manage to do their work, however, it does take a while for them to do said work. So we're going to, while I'm down here, we need a windmill. Windmill for days. Windmill, improved windmill. This requires treated wood. We do have the creosote in oil to do that. Yes, that is what I wanted to do. So there we go. Creosote. So we need... Then again, I could do this. What does this require? Tough fabric. I don't have industrial hemp, so we can't do that. We need 4 of these anyways, which requires treating all of this wood, which is just a bunch of buckets, I think, and the creosote oil that I have plenty of. Might as well make 4 crafts here. since I have a feeling we're going to need this. There. 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 And we need how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's good. Windmill blades. Missing iron. We got iron. And there we go. So hammer in hand, right wherever the heck my hammer went. I sorted the wrong thing. Why do I sort things in the wrong way? I don't know. Where did my hammer get shift-clicked into here again or something? Or am I just completely blind? Okay, that is really annoying. I must have shift-clicked. Okay, I clicked and replaced the other thing, which meant that, yeah, okay. That is good. So, power comes out the top, I believe. Yes, there we go. You got this. It might have a That is not how that goes. I don't know if you know how physics works, but that is not how that goes. Right click. How do I break this? Okay, there we go. There. That's much better. Now, it's probably redstone controlled. Nope, there's the energy. Okay, that is good. Let's replace that with 2 torches, and I think to capture the power, we'll want to have a capacitor bank. Basic capacitor bank requires a lot of redstone. Basic capacitors, so even more redstone than I originally thought. It also requires iron plates, which we have. Redstone block plus 8 more redstone, so we're going to need to go get some bone meal so that we can gather some of this stuff. We got the bone meal, like right here. We actually might have bone meal proper, but no point looking for that right now. So we'll just spam click this, and this will probably give us all the redstone that we need. This is actually pretty easy, huh? And we're getting a lot of extra these. What's the usage of these? Just found in dungeon chests. That is very good uses. I think I'm probably going to have more than enough for all of the redstone flowers that I'll ever need. But I'll know that if in the future I am missing something from my redstone diet, I'll be able to continue on. Lovely. Will that be enough? Yes, it is. Okay, good. So that's probably more than enough redstone than we'll ever need, for the time being at least. We'll need some gold ingots, preferably. Did you guys stop for some reason? There we go. They're starting again. Probably this amount and some of this. No, I'll actually want the proper ones. So basic capacitor banks, we need basic capacitors, so we only need 2 of those. We'll have 4 leftover nuggets. We got that. And we need this. Ooh, we got more than enough redstone, thank you very much. And there we go, we got a basic capacitor. So power goes into here. So how could we do this? We'll probably want to have... There's 2 options that we can have. 1, the capacitor could go directly on this. 2, we could have multi-stage and it just acts as an intermediary. You might want to have intermediary, but for now let's put this here. It'll start gaining some RF. That'll be good. It'll be slow, but it'll be a steady process. Okay, so that is good. We might actually want the windmill to be a bit higher. Can I get blocked by this? No, I can't, but it does seem to be a bit, you know. Oh, you must be out of power. No, you aren't. Okay. What we also need, though, now that I think of it, and I might not have much time to do it, is we need a lot of hardened clay. We only have 4 hardened clay there. Let's see. This is for the connectors. We don't have much in the way of materials for connecting all the trinkets that we are going to need. So I think we might need to go out and get some of that. It's just one of the prefab structures. It won't be much problem at all. In fact, there was one of those next to the tower that I was at, right over here. This is like full of hardened clay. So I think I'm going to go out there now, and then I'll come back and have enough hardened clay that I'll be able to be good for a while. Okay, it just became night, and I did manage to get a lot of hardened stained clay. Somehow that's gray. I don't know why. It's kind of cray. Anyways, enough of that bad exposition dump of... I have no idea. Let us go... Oh, now I know where I put my iron. I put the iron in the darn furnace. The blast furnace. Anyways, what we wanted to make are those connectors. Just a few of these. We're missing hardened clay and copper ingots. Well, we're missing the copper ingots. I don't think... Oh, please don't tell me. Please, please, please don't tell me. Oh, for frig's sakes. Okay, so uses of this. Can I re-dye you into this? No. No, I can't. That is sucky. That is really, really, really sucky. So I need regular hardened clay in order to make my day. I don't know why. I don't really care at this moment, but what it does mean is that I am going to need to get a lot more clay in order for me to finish these connectors, which is a bit of a problem, as you can probably tell, considering that it is already Fight Club time. Now, let us work on this as well. So, there's two aspects I need for this turret. Power is one of them, and I also need the other thing, which is the pew pew die die ammo. So what I think I'll need to do first is let them... Okay. Way, you've gone over this several times. You should know not to get in the way of them firing. I mean, it makes you look bad. It's just bad, Way. You should just stop doing that. Okay, so I'm wondering, does this go up as well as down? We'll have to find out. I hope it does. Then again, it might not. Anyways, this... does this go down? I'm not gonna bother looking at these conveyors right now. I'm in a bit more of a panic than that requires. So... in order to get the munitions in, I'm probably going to have to use hoppers in order to feed them directly into that. That's going to require a bit of tin. I don't think I have too much tin in order to do that, but I do have a few other things which I guess will be equally as good, and I'm basically just stalling for time right now. So what I think I'll do this night is just wait for it to become day again and just dig around this place so that they have to go forward. I wonder why that recipe requires regular hardened stained clay, because it just seems like a bit of a hassle more than anything else. It might be the mod pack, because there are quite a few clay structures, or it might just be an oversight that I just have to deal with, but either way it is kind of crummy. I keep on forgetting that I don't have the flippers in this one. The flippers were in my previous world, so I'm not going to be able to use those. Though I keep on acting like, yay, I can swim fun! No, you can't. Okay, so what I did was something simple. I just made this so that they aren't able to have a direct access to the door. Hi? Are you guys out of ammo? No, you're out of power. I'm hoping to solve that very soon, unless you guys can't see the drones that are flying around. You guys are blind. Anyways, why did I do that? Why did you do this? Your base is too precarious. Maybe next time around I'll be able to have a not so precarious base, but no, not right now. I'm too goof. How many? Okay, you guys, I don't think I need those. I really don't think I'll need those, but it'll be nice to know that they exist. Anyways, we wanted to make those wires. I might have some more lying around. There we go. And let us connect this up together with a few things. So we'll want to have, we might want a pole. This is one of those cases where I haven't done this before, so I'm not sure quite what the rules are going to be as far as wire connections go. Can I do that? No, it's obstructed, duh. So can't do that, but what I can probably do is something like the following. If I build this up, gonna have to obviously build it up like that, put something like this, maybe? I mean, that'll work. Will this stay? No, it doesn't, obviously. That'd be too simple for it to work. But if I were to make something like this, put this here. Anyways, what was I doing? That. So this is freestanding. Even if I do a block update, it's not gonna do anything. Therefore, if I go like that and that, I get a connection. But we are going to need to have something holding this up, I'm pretty sure. So that means we might have to do like that. So I'm abusing it a bit in order to make it look nice, but that is basically what we need for that. So we can assume that it's just going through naturally in a non-retarded method. So then we can do this. No, you can't attach a wire here. That's not good. Huh. Okay. I'll have to mess up that later. Okay, can't attach a wire here, meaning that this is probably not actually right. Where does the wire fall? Probably there. Okay, so it can't attach a wire there, which means that there's some rule that I'm not appreciating, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's just go with the simple solution of doing this, because then I cannot attach a wire there. Okay, I must have been connected. Can't attach a wire there. Why can't I attach a wire there? Is this only for one wire at a time, or am I doing something weird? Can't attach a wire there. Okay, I need to read up on this. Relays connect wires together. So I need a wire relay, and okay, these are the nodes. These are the power nodes of the network, meaning that I don't want them for this, and that actually makes my clay a lot happier than it was before. So I didn't actually need this much clay before. Ugh, man, that is actually unfortunate. Let's do something like that. So basically what it means is that the things that I made are power connectors. They're the input/output parts of the device. These things, on the other hand, are the actual relays. So I can relay power back and forth to different things. So that means I might not be able to connect an extra power there, because this can only have one connection, that can only have one connection, this can have multiple connections. So if I do this and put the wires here, that works. But this doesn't work. So am I able to disconnect this, collect those, put this here? Actually, I don't even need that anymore because I'm not generating power there. Actually, I might need that at a later point in time, but might as well. Why aren't you... That's weird. Probably because this has a save destination. So I'll just put this here, I guess. and put this here, put this here, so we have wire there now. Sorry, we have energy there now, which means that that is connected. So speaking about connections, gonna want to get some connections. Ha! Die, drone sucker. We are still gaining energy, so that's good. This still needs energy, so we'll put a power relay here. This won't be able to connect necessarily, will it? It does, which is good. Can't attach a wire there. But what happens if I do this? If I put this here, and let's check the power right now. It's already 500. Okay. I'll be able to test with this, I suppose. Let's go over here. Is this able to accept power to a device, or will it not work? I.e., will this actually accept power here? Let's put this here. Is that the right level? No, it was here. Get that. This. There. Power connected there. Does this have energy? I should stop falling down, but gosh darn it. No, okay, so that does not accept power, therefore these nodes are able to connect wires together. Ah, my good God, Way, what are you doing to yourself? Running through this med kit like it's candy or something. Ugh. Stupid, stupid, stupid Way. Okay, so that means that in order for this to work, we need to have this going as a single connection. I'm really messing this up. This has to be the main power. There has to be a connection like here that connects it to the network, since this is going to be a hub of sorts. That goes there. That goes there. And this goes here. So, assuming that everything is good, we should now have power through this building environment. Speaking about building environment, we should disconnect that and check the power of the turrets. Okay, we got full power. Now we need to hook up the other things, which is obviously the what's its face. We need to connect the munitions properly. So the way we can do that is through this. Just removing this. We no longer need this, so we can remove that. How do we remove this? Drop base, drop turret. Must be able to just break this, can't I? There we go. Didn't need that anyways. So we could put a hopper here, for instance. Thank you. And we can connect the stuff from this thing to... Okay, I'm not sure how the conduits work, but we're gonna have to give it a try. Let's get our extra utilities conduits again. Which are where? Yes, they're right there, you blind bat bugger! So we want to bring the stuff there, and disconnect it from there. I think we can use a stick if memory serves. Those things are grown. I'll harvest them later. We can use a stick or right click with something. Shift right click. Right click. I was told that a stick could be used. Apparently not a hammer. Extra utilities. Is there some sort of wrench that I can make? Wrench. Extra utilities wrench. So I could do that. This is not exactly the safest method as it currently stands, so that's not a good idea. And this is also facing the wrong thing. I wanted you to go in there. Thank you. I'll probably have to delete this thing here if I wanted this to work. Let's actually think about this. Okay, so I wasted the iron, etc. on the wrench, and it does work like a charm. So I can just use the extra utilities stuff like so in order to connect everything. So we're gonna need 5 tin, because we need to construct another one of those thingamabobs, which is the scientific term, don't worry, and we'll need to make sure that we convert it so that, well, first of all, we don't want those anymore. We'll probably never need to crankshaft one of those again. There we go. Connect that there instead. Collect that, because that'll kind of be needed, you know, just for things, funsies. We'll also want to automate this at a later point in time, but the fact that we can just do plop and get all those means that we are doing a lot better than we were before. So, got that. We're gonna need to wait for these, unfortunately. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Got that. Got that. Putting all of those in here in a preferably non-messed up order. And then we can combine them like so. And hope that things don't just go to hell. Which would, you know, kind of suck if that happened. We'll want to get rid of that and that. And basically, we'll have a few different paths. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to temporarily get this out of the way. There we go. So we should start getting cobblestone there. There was actually a surplus, which is interesting. Not used to that happening. That is going to break, which is good. We can just go like this and wire the, well, essentially wires down here, like so. And then we'll put our floor back. Oh, fudge. Well, that was smart, wasn't it, Way? You are a great old person managing to not mess up anything whatsoever through all of your miscellaneous acts of... oh, for freak's sakes. And it was for naught. Okay, that is unfortunate. We can still make it look nice. We're just gonna have to use a few of these. So we'll have to take rid of that. That, I guess, we'll put that out of the way. And we'll need to, let's see. Keeping everything nice and tidy. I guess that is a good a place as any. Put that here. Actually put it there. Maybe we'll actually have everything going. Okay. There. There. Thank you. And put that there, and finally put something there. And finally there. Okay, that's not going to work. And then finally, we are going to need to put our cobblestone generator, make sure that it's... ah, for frig's sakes. For frig's sakes, that dupe bug, there's probably still something in my hand, but I can't see it because, oh my gosh, this desync is the cruelest thing. There we go. Okay, only had to open an inventory in order to get it. Guess I could have opened that, but if I knew that was the case, then ugh. Anyway, so that should refill our cobblestone in our turrets. Not the safest place. Are we slowly getting cobblestone here? I think we are. 52, 54, 64. And this is the thing that's filling up with cobblestone first. Okay! So I'm not exactly sure how it'll balance out, but we do have a rudimentary system that will fill all of our turrets up with cobblestone. It'll take a while to do, but considering all things that are considered, it works. I think that's the most important part. It works. We now automated our turrets so that they can shoot to their heart's content. That said, we're going to have to learn how we're going to manage to manipulate the mob's AI so that they actually go to the front instead of piling up out, well, to the side. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Minecraft Invasion. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. Oh, that's the reason. Okay. WayofTime here, signing off. Have a wonderful day. Maybe I'll actually finish this by the next time. Oh crud.